I have a family member that doesn't feel so well, so let's make them some Italian penicillin soup. Yellow onion, white sweet onion, carrots, celery, and garlic. We're going to get everything in a stock pot, bring to a boil, and we're going to let it simmer for about 45 minutes. Check out what I did with the garlic. I just sliced off the ends, and then when that softens, the innards from the boiling process, I'll squeeze them out later for our blended process. You'll see that. To the vegetable, I added salt, pepper, red pepper flakes, as well as some Italian seasonings and a handful of basil I picked from the indoor garden. At that point, I added 3 peeled Roma tomatoes and a half a can of juice that was left over from the ditalini and peas recipe last night. I stirred that all in, and I'm not going to use a potato masher here because we're going to blend, so I'm not worried about the potato masher. And that's pretty much what you're looking at. Like I said, about 45 minutes after you come to a boil, let it simmer for 45 minutes. At go time, pull out all your vegetables, and that's what you're left over with. Would you believe just boiled vegetables could produce such a deep, rich color? Put all your vegetables in a blender, except the garlic, remember. Pull that off to the side because it has the paper on it. So we're going to take that garlic and that soft innard, we're going to squeeze right out of the garlic and discard your paper. At that point, now you could add your garlic back to your blender and the rest of the vegetables. In addition to the garlic, I added some extra virgin olive oil as well as 2 ladles of the vegetable stock. For a deeper, more bold flavor, you could add some chicken bouillon to the vegetable stock. I did not in this instance. I added back my blended veg. I stirred it up. I tasted and seasoned as necessary. Here I put a little more black pepper as well as some more Italian seasonings. At that point, I'm ready to cook my pastina pasta. I did 2 boxes. I'm going to cook them separate on the side. Since I have to deliver this soup, I don't want it to overcook in the stock. 4 to 6 minutes is standard al dente for a pastina. I pulled it at 4, immediately pulled it, and then set it to the side. Let it cool down. I scooped a little pastina into my bowl. For a taste test, I added some of my stock. After I added some of my stock, I drizzled some extra virgin olive oil and shaved some pecorino romano on it, and it was awesome. I wish you the best health, Danielle Mancuso. I hope this food blesses you, and we all love you so much. Amen.